book haul number 2. Here we go. First up is a Star Wars trilogy hardcover, Barnes & Noble exclusive, only $5 on Facebook Marketplace, if you could believe that. Now, Franny and Zoe by J.D. Salinger. Lee bought this because I really love his other book, The Catcher in the Rye. Now we have Satan's Harvest, which was, I remember started reading this a long time ago, and then I started having nightmares, so I'm going to try it again. Hopefully, there will be no nightmares. Next, we have Requiem for a Dream by Hubert Selby Jr., and I honestly didn't even know that this was a book. So let's see how it stands up to the movie. Now we got Zombie by Joyce Carol Oates. This was suggested to me after I finished reading Exquisite Corpse. So apparently it has a lot of similar content with this man who kind of upgrades from being a rapist to a serial killer. So, yay for challenging books. Then we have All the Cuts and Scars We Hide by Gary Michael. I honestly bought it because the dude's pretty hot on the cover, but I also read some reviews on it saying that it's pretty tragic and dark, so I'm all for that. Now we have Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. This was a wonderful little Goodwill find. It's LGBTQ, a young adult, and has to deal with transgendered people, so yay. I honestly have no idea when I'm gonna get to this, but this is the Collected Stories of Frank Herbert. Another great Goodwill find. I love the Dune series, currently on the 3rd book. I want to see what his other stuff is like that isn't Dune. This is another great Goodwill find. The Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, Book 1, The Eye of the World. Fortunately, I found Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3 next to each other, so $2 each. Couldn't resist. Last and certainly not the least, we have The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King in a very beautiful hardcover illustrated edition. This was honestly a splurge. This was $90 on Amazon. I seriously couldn't say no. I've read the other 3 books, but I have never read The Hobbit, so I'll most likely read this one. Ooh, that's really nice. And it has full-page illustrations by Alan Lee. If you know who that is, then yeah, I love you. And rounding out the collection, I forgot to put this in the opening pile, but of course, Unfinished Tales of Numenor and Middle-earth by Tolkien, again in another hardcover illustrated edition. It goes well with that collection from before. I honestly have no idea when I'm going to get to this, but it looked so pretty. So yes, we've established that I do have a problem, because that's one pile, and that's just, well, we'll get there one day.